Hey Flosstube, it's Jean Workman of Monticello Stitches. I feel like I should reintroduce myself. I haven't posted in many months. I hope you're all doing well. It is November 12th. Actually, it's my birthday today, so happy birthday to me. Just wanted to catch you up on what's been going on with me in the last 9 months or so. The last time I posted, I was about to go to the Nashville show, my second, and I did, and I had some success there. Every time I'm discovered a little more, and I get to see people I've met before, and it's a good time. By the end of the day, when people are downstairs socializing, I'm usually dead on my feet. So I've got to do better about networking or whatever you call it. But it was great, and I came home and started cross-stitching again. I'm preparing for next year's Nashville show. I have 3 new cross stitches finished, and 1 will almost finish, but I kind of got, well, I didn't kind of, I really got sidetracked this year. First of all, last Christmas Eve at my little church, we have a Christmas Eve service, and the gal who plays the piano got COVID and was emailing around who can play the piano, and I don't know why, but I said, oh, I will. And I used to play the piano at my little church growing up, just the hymns we all used to sing, kind of out of the Cokesbury hymnal, all those things. And way back then in the 70s, I played accompaniment for a cantata that my little church did. And so I pulled out something from that cantata, and on impulse, some young women sang, and my fellas backed him up, and it was kind of a Christmas miracle. But anyway, that got me playing the piano. I had not played in really years, and my sister passed away a few years ago, and really it just kind of took my enthusiasm for playing the piano. But this got me back into it, and at my little church, we lost our organist to illness, and so I have begun playing some at church with the choir director. Like, she will we'll play the hymns together. So I have played a lot on the piano. I've actually played a couple on the organ, and it has kind of stretched me a lot this year, but got me back into that. So, and even today I'm going to play an accompaniment on the organ that sounds like a fiddle, so I hope I don't blow it. But that took up a lot of my time. Actually, church this year took up a lot of my time. About a year and a half ago, our minister was tragically killed in a head-on collision, and so we had to begin the hunt for a new pastor. And I was on that committee, which is totally unlike me. I really do not care for committees at all, but I did it. And we have called a minister. He starts next week. So that was a lot of committee. We met once a week for a year. That's a big commitment. And I still cross-stitched, but I just felt like, well, I have nothing to say as far as a Flosstube. But got that done so I can check that off. And then for this year's kind of been about my little church. We needed to raise some money for a project we had going on. So we had an auction. We used to have them all the time, and we had not had one in years. And the thing about the auction, it's really not about the value of what's being auctioned. It's that people would like to donate some money, and they'll bid things way up. So I had made 8 hats and 8 little Christmas scarves. And my stuff went for big money. I was so excited. But anyway, I've been knitting. I really love to knit, and I'm still knitting, and I need to step away from the knitting. I'm still doing hats and scarves and stuff like that. But I will get back to cross stitch. The things I have made, 3 are complete. I just need to edit my charts and get them out there. 2 of them are made on some wonderful fabric from Fabric Flair, and I won't get the name right today, but it was a 36 count printed linen cream flowers on cream, like white on white, and it's gorgeous. So I'll get those finished up and ready to go, and I've got to step away. I've got 2 more designs charted. I just haven't stitched them because I stitch all my own stuff. I edit the colors as I go, so I'm kind of the only one in my mind who can do this. I don't start out with a palette of colors. I mean, kind of I do, but when I'm importing them from my library over into the design, they're in the colors, whatever I charted them in at the time. So I've got to go back and change everything, come up with a color scheme. But, oh, and I did have a wonderful thing happen in May that I'm happy to share. 5 years ago, I had cancer. May was my last appointment. 5 years out, I'm cancer-free, which is so great. I know a lot of people have horrific experiences with that disease. Mine was just not that bad, and I'm so thankful. But love that I'm done with all that CT all the time. At the end of my 5 years and all those CT exams, now I'm allergic to the contrast. Good grief. So it's always something. But I hope you guys are having a great season in your life, whatever it is. We're gearing up for the holidays now. This is my favorite time of year. I really like it when it's gloomy and cold and wet, and I'm all snuggly and warm at home. And hope you are safe and warm wherever you are, and we'll all just continue to pray for the world. It's a crazy time to be on this earth, don't you think? But I will post when I get my stuff a little more organized. I hate to post my stuff before I get it printed and copyrighted. That's just something somebody told me for good reasons. So, but I will have some things coming out, and I still struggle very much with making things too big, which take too long. But that seems like that's the way I roll. So I'm very in awe of these people who can churn out so many small projects, and that's really, from a marketing standpoint, that's probably really smart to have so many more things. But I just do it the way I do it, so whatever. But thanks. I will try to post more, but I'm still here. I'm still kicking. And I thank you for your support for Monticello Stitches. Now I've been doing this, I think I actually started my business in 2020. So I've come a long way in a few short years, and cross stitch, needlework, all this stuff for people who love to do it. It is such a pleasure. It is such a great, pastime that sends a little positivity in the world because you love it. Now, if you don't like it and you're frustrated doing it, that's not good for the world. But for the people who love it and can lose themselves in it, I just think that's not a bad thing, to be loving something and sending out a little love energy out there into this crazy place. But thanks for following me, supporting me, and I will be back more often, I hope. And hey, I'm playing a little ditty on the organ today, so keep me in your thoughts. Thank you so much, friends. Bye.